is on. I don't know whether we got these wheels set right. That tyre is just about knackered as it were. We do have a new one ordered, or actually a new pair. The other one's not so bad, but things aren't that tight. But I think we're going to have to try it out before we get there. Anyway, we better just double check there's plenty of air in them. I think it's okay, but yep, and then we'll give it a go, see how things progress. This is another thing, just getting a bit faded, probably wants a paint job, so that'll be, just make it a little shimmick again, it'd be good. Oh, have we got enough hands? Not really. Anyway, yeah, get the idea. Looks like I'm on my own. The bosses are both asleep. Alright, let's get out there. Yeah, well, we're doing it. I mean, I'd expect to have to do it again. I mean, it's a little bit lighter here, it needs a turn. We're not stuck, but I just got out, so she felt a bit soft there. It is soft, but it should be bloody firm enough on top. But yeah, she stunk in a bit. Not so ideal. Look at that. That's how that was soft. Yeah, look at those bloody wild oats. Hell, that should have been out of it. I am absolutely furious for not spraying this. Bloody disgrace. Oh well. Not much I can do now. So far so good. I'm turning over though, bloody wet underneath. So I think a little bit is mold. Ah, that road looks fantastic. My word. A bit slower because I've been having a lot of problems with the storm picking up and catching in the second bank of rake there, and probably just a little bit slower, but doesn't usually a bit of speed's actually pretty good. But solid wind over here. I suppose we better move this bloody bow that's blown back in the way. Good lord. Yeah, so pretty decent here. Oh, I think it's going to be windy as hell. I don't know whether we'll get it bailed before the rain comes, but I think definitely need to move. And look how wet that is. Just sopping underneath. So move it before we get another one, because it's already going mouldy on the bottom. So give ourselves a chance. I mean, that is sopping there, and that'll give it a chance to dry out. Air it out a bit of breeze overnight, then turn it again maybe first thing in the morning. Give us every chance of getting it done, because it sort of would be, look at that, no way you could bail that stuff up. It's wet as a shag. Get a rain on it. It's only one heap now, and it's not the same stuff getting wet. Gives itself a chance to not go so badly. So there's that. Alrighty, I better get to it and finish tonight. Should put the boa on too. Let's go and finish this raking, or first round of it anyway. Look at that hat shadow, isn't that great? well, shit, if you can't see it in the video, she's managed to rake up a bit of old cyclone that was laying on the ground. So, yeah, that's not quite what we like. Look at that. You old pig. Good Lord. Oh, well, we'll just reverse back and... Oh, boy. Just heard a just sudden shudder, and, yeah, obviously that had slipped off that excuse of a fence there, and just picked it up, and it's like, yeah, before I realised what was actually going on, it's like, oh yeah, I see. Alrighty. Would have helped if I'd had it on. We're out. We've got it undone. Wasn't too bad. No harm done to the rake, so that's the main thing. And no, we want to, give a bit of guts and strength to the hay, but we probably don't have that in mind. Doesn't need that much strength. Alrighty, I'll just put this out of the way and finish this first round of raking off. Always nice to spend a bit of time in the old 6700. As much as I love the newer tractors, and as much as I wouldn't want to have to rely on this for everything. Sweet dreams, old Gil. Well, I suppose we'll take this spray off. Then I gotta, I don't know, then see, I gotta move the bucket. Then I can get the baler on. Yeah. So just prepare. I'm thinking, well, I don't know, it may or may not be suitable to bale tomorrow, but we better just be ready just in case, because they're talking about 30 mil this week. So if it is any chance of getting a bit done, if it doesn't rain tomorrow, like as is a possibility, we would have the chance of getting at least some of it done. Because there'll be no chance Monday, Tuesday after that. Then it's probably another week. So on this, of course we've got to take off top clevis. I mean, it might be a way, but this is the easiest way. So, jeebus. All right. Righto. It's a little bit, we got it up tight last year. I might need two hands. Last year when I put this thing back, I was just a bit concerned, like, oh, what if they come loose? So we put a bit of Loctite, thinking, oh, well, because it had locking fluid on it last time, and did them up tight. They're not going anywhere. Oh, they'd need heat or something, and I don't have any heat. I think we'll just try it with a thinner pin, and it should do the job. It should be okay. Just looking at that and the way that power takeoff shaft comes down, I think the best go would be to turn this around, which isn't very hard, I don't think. You just undo a pin in here and pull it out and just turn it over. So just like, I don't know if I can lay this anywhere that it actually works. Focus. Out. Slides in. There you have it. So, yeah, so I've taken that off because we can't. So there's that. It's actually really simple. A lot simpler than it used to be. And you just stick that pin and then this pin through it. That's it. Really easy. See how that goes. It's probably not perfect, but oh well, it's there. And then see if we've got it in the right. I'll get to lift that pickup up So we'll see if we've got on the right side. I think I've got it right, but I might be wrong. So far, this went the old bolt for a start, but we might change that before we actually go bailing. But yeah, I'm just a bit wary of putting a good pin in there where it can bend it. Good news, these are the wrong way round, so we'll just fix it and then that's yeah, ready to go. While we got it here, we better just see what it sounds like, whether it's going to run okay. Not too sure about that power takeoff shaft. She's got a little bit of a crook in her. That's how you get second-hand stuff. Ah, it's not too bad. Well, there's a couple of things that need to be done in the morning. Obviously got to put the screen here and grease it and just check it over. There's yeah, that PDO shaft, yeah, it wants straightening. It doesn't look so bad from up here, but it looks pretty bad outside. I didn't realise last year I must have been half asleep. But no, we'll just look it over and I mean, there's not a lot to do really, so we might get by, hopefully. But yeah, I think before another year it'll need a bit more work. Once a nice polish up, it actually looked really good. But I don't think we'll get a chance to do that this year. Anyway, we will see you tomorrow, I guess. Just having a look at the moisture here. Down there, that really heavy swath right there, she's a bit damp. There's still wet where it was on the ground. The wet patches are very wet. They haven't dried out much at all. This stuff is actually about right. It's yeah, just a shame. Those wet spots are a bit of a problem. Anyway, we might see how we go. Whether we fluff it up again, I don't know. It's fueled. It's a bit windy, but very drying. Looks like the rain. I thought it actually did rain earlier, but I thought it was going to happen. But now I think there's still a bit of damp stuff underneath. We'll turn it over a bit more, dry that out and see what happens, because well, you know, we can only give it a go and we might get some bailed. They're talking about 30 plus mils. It'd be better to get it rolled up if we could. There's another job out of the road. You don't want these things dragging on forever, so yeah, might do that and then just get the baler ready and sort of maybe 4 or 5 o'clock have a go at it. Hopefully, well that's the plan, but you know, best laid plans. Well, I think that's about right. Just kicking it over, just a bit of a width in the window, or half a width. Oh nice. The door blew open. Very good. Stop here for a minute. So yeah, that's just kicking this over just a little bit. Should just get that last bit of wet off that wet stuff. Seeing this is dried out here, just get that last little string of wet stuff off the ground. And so yeah, you can see just getting off that wet stuff there, and that's sopping. It'll kick that on top, dry that out. The rest of it's not too bad. And that stuff's probably about 40-50% moisture, so or more. Sopping. Well, they weren't wrong about that. Let's see how vicious that is. It's terrible. Yeah, that's intense. So yeah, no hay rolling, obviously.